Picture this, it's morning. The sun's peeking through your curtains and you open your eyes. But instead of feeling refreshed, you're groggy, achy, and wondering why sleep feels more like a chore than a comfort. Sound familiar? If you're over 60, you might be nodding your head right now. Hi, I'm Arden, and I'm here to let you in on a little secret. The way you've been sleeping might be quietly working against you. Today I'm going to take you on a journey through 7 surprising sleep habits that could be harming your health as you age. And trust me, some of these might catch you off guard. But don't worry, we won't stop there. I'll also share practical ways to turn your nights around and wake up feeling like the best version of yourself. So grab a cozy spot and let's dive into this sleep adventure together. Because you deserve nights that heal, not hurt. 4. Drinking excess water before bed. Speaking of late nights, how about that glass of water you chug before bed? Hydration's great, right? Sure, but here's the plot twist. Too much water right before you hit the hay can turn your sleep into a bathroom relay race. I learned this the hard way during a hot summer. I'd sip water all evening, thinking I was doing my body a favor. Then 2 a.m. rolls around, and I'm shuffling to the bathroom again. Each trip breaks your sleep cycle, making it harder to drift back into that deep, healing rest. For us over 60, those interruptions hit harder because our sleep's already lighter. Want to know a better way to stay hydrated without the midnight wake-ups? I've got you covered later. 5. Sleeping in overheated rooms. Now let's step into your bedroom. It's winter, and you've cranked the heat because you love that toasty feeling. Cozy, yes, but healthy, not so much. A room that's too warm is like a pressure cooker for your heart. I used to sleep with the heater blasting, thinking it'd help me relax. Instead, I'd wake up sweaty and parched, feeling like I'd run a mile in my dreams. Here's the surprising part. Overheating can dehydrate you and strain your ticker, especially as we age. The ideal sleep temp? Around 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Bet you didn't think your thermostat could be a sleep saboteur, did you? 6. Poor sleeping positions. While we're in the bedroom, let's talk about how you're lying down. Picture this. You're curled up on your stomach, head twisted to one side, thinking, this feels fine. But your joints? They're groaning in protest. As we get older, our spines and hips stiffen, and the wrong position can turn sleep into a pain factory. I used to flop on my stomach every night, until my neck started creaking like an old door. Sleeping on your stomach presses your spine out of alignment. And for us over 60, that can mean waking up stiffer than a board. Side or back sleeping with the right pillow. That's the ticket. Curious about how a pillow could be your sleep superhero? We'll explore that next. All right, let's step into the heart of our story. The 7 sleep habits that might be sneaking up on you and your health. I'll walk you through each one, share a little tale to bring it to life, and explain why it matters. Ready? Let's go. 1. Ignoring snoring, sleep apnea, or insomnia. Imagine this. It's the middle of the night, and your partner's nudging you awake, saying, "You were snoring like a freight train again." And you laugh it off, roll over, and think, it's just a little noise. But here's the twist. What if that rumble isn't so harmless? Snoring can be a clue to something bigger, like sleep apnea, where your breathing stops and starts all night long. I had a friend, Tom, who ignored his snoring for years. He'd wake up exhausted, blaming it on getting older. Then one day, he had a scare. His doctor said his heart was under strain because of untreated sleep apnea. Turns out, those pauses in breathing weren't just interrupting his sleep. They were raising his risk of heart disease and stroke. And insomnia, that's another silent thief. If you're lying awake, staring at the ceiling, it's not just frustrating, it's stressing your heart too. Here's the hook. Could that little snore or restless night be a warning sign you've been overlooking? 2. Rising from bed too quickly. Now, let's shift to the morning. You wake up, the alarm's buzzing, and you swing your legs out of bed in one quick move, only to feel the room spin like a carousel. Ever had that happen? It's not just a quirky moment. It's your body saying, slow down. As we age, our blood pressure doesn't adjust as fast as it used to. I remember my Aunt Clara. She'd leap out of bed every morning like she was still 20. One day, she stood up too fast, got dizzy and took a tumble. Luckily, it was just a bruised knee, but it could have been worse. Falls are a big deal for us over 60, And that sudden drop in blood pressure can send you straight to the floor. Here's something you might not know. Taking just 30 seconds to ease into standing could save you from a fall that changes everything. Intrigued? Stick with me. 3 late-night meals. Let's move to the kitchen. It's 9 p.m. and you're craving a big bowl of spaghetti. You think, why not? I'll sleep it off. But here's the catch. Your stomach doesn't clock out. When you do, eating a heavy meal close to bedtime is like asking your digestion to run a marathon while you're trying to rest. I used to do this all the time. Pizza at 10, bed at 11. Then I'd wake up feeling bloated, wondering why I tossed and turned all night. Turns out late-night meals can mess with your blood sugar, spiking it when your body wants to wind down. Over time, that can creep up as extra pounds and restless nights. Curious about how a simple timing tweak could change your sleep? We'll get to that soon. 7 overusing sleep medications. Finally, let's peek into the medicine cabinet. Trouble sleeping, so you pop a pill, easy fix, right? Not so fast. I had a neighbor, Margaret, who swore by her sleep meds. She'd take them every night, saying, "I can't sleep without them." But over time, she started forgetting little things. Where she parked her car, what she ate for breakfast. Turns out, overusing sleep aids can fog your memory and even harm your organs, like your liver or kidneys. For us over 60, our bodies process meds slower, so those risks pile up. Here's the hook. What if there's a gentler way to drift off that doesn't come with a warning label? Wow, we've covered a lot. From snoring to pills, these habits might seem small, but they're like pebbles in your shoe. Tiny at first, but they add up to a big ache. You might be thinking, okay, I recognize a few of these in my own life. What now? Don't worry, I won't leave you hanging. Up next, I've got some golden advice to help you kick these habits and reclaim your nights. Now that we've uncovered these sneaky sleep culprits, let's flip the script and talk about how to outsmart them. I've dug into some trusty advice. Think of it as wisdom from the sleep experts out there on the internet, and I'm weaving it into our story. So you can start tonight. Here we go. First, if snoring, sleep apnea, or insomnia are part of your nights, don't let them linger in the shadows. Imagine this. You visit your doctor, maybe even get a sleep study, like a detective mission for your health. My friend Tom did this, and a simple breathing device turned his freight train snores into peaceful quiet. Catching these early can lighten the load on your heart and lift your energy. Next, when morning comes, treat getting out of bed like a slow dance. Sit up gently, take a few deep breaths, maybe even stretch your arms like you're hugging the day. If dizziness creeps in, pause and sit until it fades. It's a tiny habit that keeps you steady and safe. For those late-night meals, let's rewind the clock. Aim to finish eating 2 to 3 hours before bed. Give your stomach a head start on its wind down. If hunger sneaks up later, try a light snack, like a slice of apple with a dab of peanut butter. It's gentle on your system and keeps those sugar spikes at bay. Water before bed? Sip, don't gulp. Stay hydrated during the day so you're not playing catch-up at night. If you need a little something, keep it small. No caffeine or alcohol, though, since they're like party guests who won't leave. Your bedroom's next. Picture it as your sleep sanctuary. Cool, dark, and quiet. Set the thermostat to that magic 65-70 range. Pull the curtains tight, or even try a white noise machine to hush the world. I started doing this, and it's like my room whispers, "Rest now." End of our sleep journey, and what a ride it's been. You've discovered the habits that might have been dimming your nights, and now you've got the tools to brighten them up. Imagine this: a week from now, you're waking up with a spring in your step, your body thanking you for the rest it craved. That's not just a dream, it's within your reach starting tonight. You're not too old to rewrite your story. Every small change, whether it's cooling your room or sipping less water before bed, is a victory. You deserve nights that recharge you, days that feel alive, and a heart that sings with every beat. I believe in you, and I know you've got this. If this journey spoke to you, hit that thumbs up button. It's like a high five to let me know you're with me. And don't miss out. Subscribe to the channel for more tips to thrive after 60. Oh, and one last thing. Drop a comment below. Tell me, do you wrestle with any of these sleep habits? What's your go-to trick for a good night's rest? I can't wait to hear your stories. They inspire me, and they'll inspire others too. Thanks for joining me today. Here's to sweeter dreams and stronger mornings. Sleep tight.